Welcome to the AEW Dynamite post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that bald bro from the NYC.
Another AEW Dynamite in the book. Solid show. Can't complain, man. I thought Moxley and Hangman would be the main event, but not so much. King Ricochet held that spot tonight.
Oh, yeah. Our fellow Bald King held down that spot very well. You know, came a little short tonight, but you know what? He showed out when the spots were bright, you know. But, yeah, I think from start to finish, very solid, very good episode of Dynamite.
Definitely. Let's start it off. The Young Bucks and the Outrunners. Before the match even started, the level of disrespect to the former EVPs, the Young Bucks, is getting out of hand. They don't get to walk to the ring. They're already in the ring like some local talent. Ridiculous. The music is corny, but anyway, they managed to get the job done and beat the red hot Outrunners, and I was shocked by this. I just knew the Outrunners were on a roll. I thought the Young Bucks were going to take the L, but they get the win to open Dynamite. Your thoughts on this, ball, bro?
Like you said, I mean, the Outrunners are red hot coming into this tournament. But like you said, the utter disrespect of our former EVPs, like
the disrespect.
The Outrunners are coming out, and then they cue to the ring, and I'm like, the Bucks are already in there. Then, you know, the announcement by Justin Roberts, and then you see the graphic just as talent and no socials, no nothing, like complete jobber entrance, just complete disrespect of possibly the greatest tag team of all time. But that didn't matter. The Bucks, you know, they were a little frustrated, but they focused up. They got the job done. They got the 1, 2, 3 in shocking fashion, I might add. I mean, it's curious to see like where the Outrunners go from here. You know, they got to regroup, and we'll see when their time comes. But it's not right now, you know, because like I said, even though the rough start from the Young Bucks, you know, from Tony Khan and all the producers in the back, you know, they rose up, they overcame to get the 1, 2, 3 victory, move on to the next round of the tag team tournament. And yeah, man, now Outrunners out, man, it throws everything into flux. Like, I have no idea who's going to win this tournament now.
We shall see. Shout out Christy260. She said, I finally watched AEW tonight. It was a solid 7. Shout out Chrissy. Change is good. Come on over to the dark side. It's great professional wrestling over this way.
Change is good. Like the change I did last night watching NXT.
Oh my God. Yo, shout out Ball Bro, man. He tried.
I tried.
It was the funniest part. He text something. What did you say? He was like, is Santino really in the main event?
I'm like, Santino in the main event? I'm like, 2025. I'm like, what's going on?
Shout out Ball Bro, man. That's a team player. Watching NXT, man.
Like, listen, we have the best group chat ever, but oh God. All right, on to the real graps, man.
The real graps. Shout out Miguel saying what up in the chat.
Miguel.
And then he said, with MJF out of the Herd Syndicate. Oh, we gonna get to that, bro. I got some insights on that. But first off, Christian Cage comes down to the ring, and man, I thought he would make a turn to babyface, but he partied on even more. More heel, more evil Christian Cage talking that talk. And there was somebody in the crowd that was really getting under his skin. He kept getting off of his square with his promo. I didn't know what was going on with that. Maybe somebody online would say something about it, but he says this, what he has to say. I'm thinking it's over. He's walking out, but nah. Out comes Nick Wayne, Mother, Nick, and Kip Sabian. They wreck the hell out of Christian Cage, leave him laying. He don't got no backup, no friends. It's him on an island all by himself. He needs Adam Copeland. Your thoughts on this one?
I mean, yeah, like you said, in normal circumstances, you would have thought that Christian Cage would have come out, maybe turned over a new leaf. But nah, he didn't double down. He tripled down and said, you know, like, he sounded like a disappointed father, you know, like the kids just turned their back on him, like they're ungrateful little son of a bitches, and Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne. But yeah, man, he's on the path, you know, he's got to set these kids right, but the kids, they struck first, man. You know what? Christian may not want to admit it, but I think in the deep in just psychotic way, I think he's probably proud of what they did tonight, because he would have done, him and Edge would have done the same thing back in the day. Take out their ops with a concerto straight to the head and laid out Christian Cage on that stage right there. So we'll see what the next step is, you know. I mean, but like you said, Christian, he needs a friend, and he needs one now, because right now with Nick and Kip right now, he's outgunned right now, outmanned. So let's see if he changes things up in the future.
We shall see. Next up, somebody who has to change it up fast is MJF. Because it's official, Shelton Benjamin, let it be known, you are out of the Hurt Syndicate. You and your little Temu Rolex. You tried to play us. You tried to make us look like we were some lackeys, but they not having it. And he's out on the curb. Your thoughts, MJF officially out of the Hurt Syndicate?
I mean, he did it to himself, man. You know, he was nothing but selfishness from the beginning, and it doesn't help. And one of the gifts that he was trying to get into the Hurt Syndicate turned out to be a fake gold Rolex, and you know, come on, man, you gotta do better than that. And come on, Shelton ain't dumb. He like I said, he's been around the game long enough to tell what's a fake and what's Temu and not. But MJF did to himself. It was all about him getting his Triple B, getting his world title back, and he was never about the Hurt Syndicate. It was always about himself. So good on the Syndicate for wising up and getting to MJF before MJF got to them first. So, you know, MJF, he's on his own, so he's got to regroup and rethink how he's going to execute that contract. But we'll come back to it, you know, because later in the night, you know, little plot twists here and there to see what, you know, the immediate future of MJF and where he goes.
And you got a question from Miguel in the chat saying, with MJF out the Hurt Syndicate, does he cost them the tag titles? What do you think?
That's very interesting right there. I mean, because like you said, it's been the past couple weeks now. Well, tonight's official that he's out of the Hurt Syndicate. So maybe at the end of this tournament at Forbidden Door, he's the one that whoever the Syndicate's facing in the finals.
What was the group you said he was in that might come back? What was their name?
Oh, the Dynasty, Hammerstone and Richard Holiday. Maybe he gets those guys, reforms the Dynasty and gets revenge on the Hurt Syndicate in the future. We shall see. But I wouldn't be surprised. MJF ain't gonna take this betrayal just lying down and like nothing happened and just move on. No, he's a boomerang. He's gonna come. What goes around comes around, and MJF will get his. He will remember this. He will keep this in the back of his mind. When the time is right, MJF will get his revenge on the Hurt Syndicate.
Definitely. Shout out Cannabis Caviar over on Instagram and Corey Fleming 66. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and everybody over on TikTok and YouTube, X, all that good jazz. Next up, you know, we were just talking about it. I thought this would be the main event, but nah. It was the halftime show pretty much. And what a show it was. Adam Hangman Page defeats Jon Moxley to retain. Marina Shafir tried to come out, but security, for once in the history of professional wrestling, did their job, kept people out the ring. And even Darby came down, flew off the balcony to take out the Death Riders in the crowd. But Hangman gets the job done. This was supposed to happen. But your thoughts on this, Bald Bro?
Man, listen, you know, we heard you hear the criticism, like, why is this match happening again? You know what? Like you said, the stipulation was there. Everyone barred from ringside. It was mano-a-mano, one-on-one. No plunder, no weapons, none of the crazy run-ins or anything like that. Well, initially, I mean, it was just Mox and Hangman just throwing haymaker after haymaker, just swinging for the fences. Like, they put everything to every punch, every kick, every elbow, every slam. Like, I love in the middle and the end of the match, like, it got a little sloppy. It was a struggle, though. They were fighting for every inch and taking every little opportunity that they could. And like you said, Marina, tosses in the belt. Mox with that belt shot to Hangman. Said, I got scared right there. I'm like, oh my God, Hangman's gonna lose right there. Kick out at 2.99. Ref gets the better out of there. Marina gets dragged out by Claudio Wheeler. And like you said, Darby from on top of the balcony. That's what I love about these smaller venues, because you have these like spots where like people like Darby can take advantage of, and just took out the Death Riders right there. Mox is a distraction. He's disoriented, while Hangman takes advantage. A couple of buckshot lariats for the 1, 2, 3. Amazing title defense. Even in it's only been a few weeks in Hangman's second go around as champion, he already seems like a bigger deal than the first time around than 3 years ago. I mean, there's just a greater focus. There's more seriousness, and there's more an exerted effort to just make him feel like the biggest deal in AEW as world champion right now. And yeah, we'll see what happens next with Darby and the Death Riders, because I think that's the next lane we go with. And yeah, Darby is not done with Mox, not by a long shot.
Not at all. A quick question in the comment, and then I gotta change my battery 1 second, so I'm gonna let you answer this while I do. But the question in the comment is, who would you like to see Darby in a serious feud with outside of the Death Riders?
Ooh, Darby in a serious feud outside of the Death Riders? You know what? Get him across from the Don Callis family. I mean, if there's a great agitator, or just a great, Don is the greatest agitator. He's the best heat magnet in all of wrestling right now. Get him in there. I don't know, with the likes of a Kyle Fletcher, or just any of the other guys, like, or Takeshita, or oh my God, or Okada. Like, I think him opposing the Don Callis family would be great. I think those would be the perfect antagonists against someone like Darby. So I wouldn't mind if they go that direction in the future.
Definitely. Next up, we get tag team women's action. Athena, Billy Starks versus Toni Storm and Alex Windsor. Who's Alex Windsor? Intro music is hard. Like, I would ride to that. I would ride with that in a car. But anyway, Alex Windsor and Toni Storm take the L. Athena hits the champion with O-Face and gets the 1, 2, 3 on the champ. Every single week, I have been becoming more and more a fan of Athena. I don't watch Ring of Honor too much, so I haven't seen the streak. But every day, I'm understanding why she has been so dominant. And today, I seen on X, she is requesting minions, and I would like to personally bring this is my official application. There are 6 members here on the Holy Shhh Podcast, Athena. We would like to be minion number 6 if possible. Sign us up. We love everything you do and believe you are the next AEW Women's Champion. We are minions here on the Holy Shhh Podcast. But Bald Bro, your thoughts on this match?
Ooh, I mean, how many times do we have to say it? Like, the women, I feel like, not just in AEW but in professional wrestling in general, have been carrying professional wrestling in the year 2025. And these 4 ladies out here, Toni, Windsor, Athena, and Billy, like, they knocked it out of the park. We knew when this tag team match was formed that they would not disappoint, and disappoint they did not. I mean, great action all around. And like I've said before, you got to remind yourself that Billy Starks is only 20 years old, and she looks like so far ahead of her time. She can mix it up with the best in this AEW women's roster. She's phenomenal. But then again, she's an underling to the goddess herself, the minion goddess herself, Athena. So you would expect nothing less. I mean, the tutelage has really paid off, and she's going to be a future champion in her own right. But right now, it's the forever champion. It's the forever minion overlord in Athena. Like you said, beautiful old face. I mean, that might be the best, one of the best finishers I've ever seen. I mean, it's just like poetry in motion, just all in one motion. Bam, stunner off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Like you said, getting a pinfall over Toni Storm, the champion. Maybe it's a harbinger of things to come in the future. I mean, listen, I hate to sound selfish, but if we do get that match between Toni Storm and Athena, like you said, I don't know if you said, but all of us at the Holy Shhh Podcast, we're going to be in Toronto, Canada for All Out. Like, please, can we get that match there?
Can we?
God.
Please.
Oh, man, I cannot wait. The wrestling world will rejoice. But yeah, like I said, the ladies, they knocked that out of the park as usual.
Definitely. Ladies just been killing it, man. Nonstop. Not just AEW, across the board, all of professional wrestling. At the end of the year, there need to be documents or articles written about how this was the year of the woman. I mean, no guy is really doing it like the women have this year, man. Every week.
Yeah, even like I said, watching NXT last night, like the women did great last night. Don't get me wrong. Like the NXT, obviously the NXT women's division is, in my opinion, the only reason to watch NXT. If I'm correct, I mean, hey, that's not just me saying it. Right. If you watch the Unreal series on Netflix, Triple H said that himself, that for every 5 great women over there, you got one okay dude in that roster. That his words,
that's
not mine.
Words.
I mean, he ain't wrong. I mean, like I said, I saw it for myself last night. But yeah, like you said, it doesn't matter which promotion you're watching. The women have been showing out in the entire 2025.
Yep. Shout out Conscious over on TikTok. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. We got a collab, man, soon. What's up next? We got oh yeah. Before we get to that, we were talking, and somebody in the comment just made me think about this. We just were talking about NXT. We just were talking about Athena's O-Face. Better finisher, Athena's O-Face or Soul Ruka's Soul Snatcher?
Listen, I'm going to go with the O-Face, and here's why. Respectfully to Soul Ruka, I think it's a little bit too it's too, like, you know, it's too reliant on the other person standing still in the right spot and whatnot. Right. It looks great. Don't get me wrong, it looks great on TV, you know, in a match, but I feel like it's, you know, the running, the flip, and the cutter all in one. Athena, like, it's all one motion.
See.
Like, while the opponent's disoriented, she's flipping and stunner, boom. Like, I feel it's more fluid motion. It's more realistic attacking, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, they're both great. They're both great finishes, but I'm gonna give a slight edge to the O-Face, in my opinion.
Definitely. O-Face for sure.
Yeah.
And then that leads us to the main event of the evening. King Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe. And King Ricochet, he had Khan, Toa, ringside, aka GOA, but out comes Brody and Bandito putting their nose in business that has nothing to do with them. Distracting everybody, letting Mark Briscoe get the 1, 2, 3 on King Ricochet in the main event of Dynamite. Your thoughts on this one? It was entertaining, though.
Yeah, I mean, very, very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised that that Ricochet and Briscoe did get the main event, but, you know, like I said on Twitter, you know, if you paid attention to the Hangman MJF's segment in the back, it made perfect sense on why this match took place and why Briscoe was going to be the main event. But I mean, listen, these two have great chemistry together. We've seen them in the ring numerous times, and they never fail to they never disappoint. But listen, man, we got to talk about just the unfairness against our fellow light-skinned Kingpin, you know, in Ricochet. Our fellow bald brother. Like, first off, these damn head slaps got to be outlawed. They got to be banned, because listen, when Ricochet,
have you ever heard of concussion? CTE, AEW.
Come on, man, he's getting disoriented out there, and it's like, even Bryce, you're the damn referee for that match, man. Like, you a fellow bald bro, and you just letting this bullshit, this malarkey go unchecked, man. Like, of course he ain't gonna recover in time. Like, I mean, come on. It's like, you know, when he used to play Street Fighter, you take too many hits, you seeing the birds, you're dizzy. Like, you know, he didn't get time to recover, so of course he's gonna eat that J Driller for the 1, 2, 3. It should have been disqualification. Should have been thrown out. You know what? Bullshit. I'm overturning the I'm writing a damn letter to the damn commission right now.
Whoa, bro. Take a breath, brother. Take a breath, brother. Justice is not served every day of the week, and we did not get it tonight. It's okay.
God damn, man. Just hate my fellow bald brothers, like, bullshit like that, man. Over and over again. But Ricochet's gonna get his one day. He will get his moment in the sun, his time to shine, sooner rather than later.
But you said it last week, Briscoe, he's on to something. They're building something for him, man. They're building a moment. Seriously, I can feel it now. Definitely.
Yeah, like I said, they're setting up Briscoe for a major moment.
Yeah,
like there's something big is coming up, and after the match, Briscoe cuts a very passionate promo against MJF. He's still pissed off that MJF on numerous occasions has spoken ill of his brother's name and now it's to the point where he's no longer cracking jokes, no more word of the day. He just wants to whoop MJF's ass in and out of the ring, like deservedly so. I think anyone can feel that. So it is official. Next week will be the main event on Dynamite. MJF coming out there, video recording comes out, attacks him from the back. Thankfully, Hangman comes out there and chases away MJF. But I mean, like I said, I think they're setting up Briscoe for a major event. What that is, I don't know. But I will say this: if and when in the future that Mark Briscoe finally breaks through and he does become the future AEW World Heavyweight Champion, I don't care what fan of promotion you are, the entire world of professional wrestling will celebrate and rejoice, because Mark Briscoe is one of the most liked individuals in the entire world of professional wrestling. Like, if anyone deserves like any future success, anyone deserves to hold that big beautiful gold belt in the air, it's Mark Briscoe. He's busted his ass.
Man, that's got to be a long road, and you got to tell an incredible story, because it's some top guys that he's got to hurdle over.
There's some top guys, but you talk about like there's a long road to a lot of guys to hurdle. But if who better to tell that story?
For sure.
Like, I mean, in the world of professional wrestling, who better to tell that type of story, to overcome all of those odds, all of those maybe more polished athletes in front of him? Who better than Mark Briscoe?
I agree with you on that, brother. Definitely. Scale of 1 to 10, what you giving Dynamite tonight?
I'm going to give it, I think it was a great episode tonight. I mean, action, I think, was top tier. We pushed along some storylines going forward. I'm going to give it a 9.3.
9.3.
I love how they ended tonight's show. It was the last Dynamite in this Chicago residency, so I think they went out with a bang. Listen, Mox and Hangman delivered. So I think as far as Mox and Hangman goes, I think their business is done, and now we transition to the Death Riders and Darby, because Darby's not done by a long shot.
Not at all.
So, and like I said, a big, besides the Mox and Hangman match, Athena pinning Toni Storm in the middle of the ring right there. Like I said, let's see how that sets up their future title match. But I like how everything progressed tonight. Like I said, in-ring action was top tier. I'm going to go on 9.3.
Definitely. I'm up there too. 9.0 for me, for sure. Solid A show. Good from beginning to end. No dead spots. We built things. Athena is like serious, man. Serious. I could see her defeating Toni Storm. It's legit. So believe the hype when the minion overlord. But hell of a Dynamite. What's popping with Group Chat, bro?
Group Chat Wrestling Podcast. We just dropped episode 56 yesterday. Check it out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of Hulk Hogan. Hey, listen, we gave him a little bit of good, but we talked about the crazy lies in his career and the other bad stuff. But hey, you know what? Can't talk about one thing without the other. But yeah, check out our episode on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, GW Podcast UK. We upload about 3 to 5 clips for every episode every week. And man, we're rocking and rolling. And for all of our fans in the UK, I will be there in about 3 weeks for Forbidden Door Week. So we'll all be there. We'll be there for numerous events. So follow us on Twitter to keep updated with any plans we have for Forbidden Door Week.
Definitely. And next time here on the Holy Shhh Podcast, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for a very special sit-down discussion. We calling it the Hogan discussion, where we're talking about some serious topics. It's a lot of device going on right now. A man did something bad, angered people, and their hate spilled off of him onto others and is getting a bit out of control. So we're trying to have a discussion so we can all understand each other's side. And if somebody wants to mourn them, go ahead. If somebody wants to hate them, go ahead. We got to just figure out how to do it in peace and let both sides vent and just get there. You don't have to hate one side or the other. Just, hey, let them grieve how they want to. You know what I mean, bro?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. But till then, and this weekend, Oh, crazy weekend. SmackDown, live stream, SummerSlam. It's going to be ridiculous on Twitch. Tune in to that. But just all weekend, notifications on everything. It's going to be crazy. Till then, though, it's your boy ABE from DET.
I'm that bald bro from the NYC.
You guys have been tuning in to the AEW Dynamite post show by the Holy